Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be spawning in on the Sanctum of Wrath straight away as Leatherface. Now you'll notice I don't have Corrupt Intervention, so I have to be very careful with my movement. There might be somebody down at the shack and I want to quickly check over on that before I actually leave this area. They are going to have a little bit of time. Now normally I just use my heartbeat to check, but because of the shack and it's such a safe loop, I had to get a little bit closer. Alright, speaking of a little bit closer, let's go right through the center, check on the right, and then funnel to the left. If they're stacked on one, it's going to be horrible for me. That's one there. Nobody got off that either. I see somebody trying to crouch walk. I see scratches to my right and blue. Is that a sprint burst game or it isn't? I'm going to come in with a saw. I won't be able to hit it though, unfortunately. We're going to try and sidestep this, see if I can catch up to her. Unfortunately, I was unsuccessful, but I had a good play there. With beast marks, I might have got away with it. We're going to try the exact same thing again. I see somebody coming up behind. I will be able to hit this through the window, I'm pretty sure. We're going to get the hit. We know we got a Megan there. We know somebody's jumped back on that generator. That's good, because that gen is nowhere near done. Let's go for the pickup. I'm going to look straight at the wall. Sidestep, are you there with the flashlight? You are. I'm going to look directly away when I know she doesn't have time to make it around. Take a free M1 in the back if she'd like it. Looks like she won't. I'm going to go right through the map knowing that there's somebody on that generator there, and I'm going to hook her right here. That way I'm closer. Double hook save it'll require more than 2 hits before the hook save. What I should have said. That person's been forced off that generator. We got scratches fading over here. She is going to be glowing bright blue if I can find her. Can't see her. Let's go right up through here and check on this. Jenny in the middle of the map has somebody up there. I saw something that didn't blend in. That guy's going to get saved. You've been forced off that gen. We're going to come right back in now. See if that guy's going to be coming in for that save. Any scratch marks on the side? Nothing on the side. I'm just forcing scratches on the crows despawned on the left there. That's good to know. She's still off that generator. I'm going to check on this corner one. I know somebody got off this originally to come back in and play. That's going to be a Megan waiting. No sprint burst. We're going to down her. We're not going to even be able to get it, I'm afraid. But we are going to get 5% movement speed. Let's see what happens off that. We'll take the 5. Let's move right back through and see if I can apply pressure elsewhere to one of these gamers over here. The good news is, there we go. We've got our obsession over here. Sidestep. Yep. Playing window. I'm going to go right back into the hook because I know this other girl's going to be coming in, trying to stop struggle. There's that crow despawn that we called. Here's our savior. Good play by her. She actually sidestepped me really well. But I got a lot of recovery from that. We're going to go right back into the hook and we're going to look for another chainsaw on the other gamer. He can make the vault. I can't stop him unless I get a body block like that. That's going to be that. And we're going to try and apply pressure to this one because we know the other guy's at the top in the middle of the map right now based on the information provided by that generator. If I get the M1 down in the back here, you need to make a play, Dwight. Good dead hard. Not going to get 5% out of it. I am going to get the free pallet. Dwight's got off of his generator to misposition himself. I'm going to chainsaw down Dwight, and we're going to get Unbreakables out of the way now and look for the snowball win. I'm going to go up. It's going to give me a better field of view and find out how this player has reacted and get Unbreakable out of the way. Scratches here, fading, drop down. What are we going to do? That's an M1 in the back. She might have access to DS, so I should hook her last. I got full regression and stability on everything. Survivors always come at the last second for a hook save. That allowed me to rotate back in. I forced them off the generator in the middle. I knew there were still 2 people nearby. Somebody being altruistic with a flashlight. I was able to play to all these things. That lady up top DC that I M1 in the back, unfortunately it didn't go the way they wanted. We forced altruism and we played off it. We got a really good sidestep by Megan. 15 seconds on a crow respawn. We just played off a poor decision that these guys all came in and funneled together rather than applying split pressure in different areas. I can't actually hear anything because I'm talking a little bit too much, so we might cool our jets a little bit and see if we can hear somebody crying. There we go. We can hear crying over there. We'll take that hook. Let's turn our volume on a tiny bit because one person will be MIA and missing. We've given them adequate time to be able to use Unbreakable, and it looks like we're in a pretty good spot. Now the question is, where did the other guy crawl to? He could have crawled to the shack. The shack can spawn the hatch. So let's cut right through here. Now, we didn't get slapped with DS at all. We played to half this map, which really helped us out a lot. Don't think she crawled in this direction. No crows bothered. I mean, it's been a lot of time. I'm looking for something respawning. The crows are all up on the side here. She could have moved in quite a few different directions. The hatch is available and an option for her. The good news is she's wearing bright blue. And we should be able to see somebody bright blue crawling around. Heard the hatch behind me. It's up here. And I tell you what, in hindsight of good sportsmanship, I will happily give her the hatch if she decides to crawl over towards us. I set that crow off below me. I'm going to set this other one off as well. Fortunately, I'm not. Yes, I am. Alright, let's move around. We are on top of the hatch. Now, the thing is, if I do close the hatch, she might have adrenaline. But if she decides to crawl up here, I will happily give her the hatch. It was a really rough game for them. She does have a flashlight. I did force altruism. The fact that they didn't stack on gens is going to be what really hurts them. Looking down here, I've set both of those off. The crow further back didn't despawn. So the important thing right now is I'm trying to absorb information through crow management. She could be just sitting in a corner waiting, and if that is the case, I won't be able to... That crow respawned 15 seconds on crows, looking for any information. I didn't come over in this general direction. She didn't go further through, or the crow over there would be despawned. We'd be able to see something there. It means she's directly underneath me, or she's playing somewhere really close underneath. Very, very close, because I didn't set that off. So we know roughly what direction she's in. We've got the crow at the front, so I don't want to set that off. Unfortunately, I did. I don't think she's scrolled past me by now. She doesn't have tenacity, or she'd be moving at a much quicker rate. I think she might be going the long way around and be over here. I don't hear anything. I did see that that crow, so we're just playing off that too. We could drop down and break that. She could be trying to sneak up through down this staircase. Don't have any information provided apart from that one crow. To be honest, she might have actually used that crow to crawl away. Remember, it's 15 seconds on a crow despawn. So where could she have crawled? She could have crawled in that general direction. At the same time, I felt I would have seen something. I know this game's dragging out a tiny bit, guys, but we are just waiting near the hatch here. So let's see how this one ends. That crow, was that a crow that despawned in front of me? There it is. Cool, so we found her. It was pretty simple, and like I said, I like to think of myself as a man of my word. I will happily give her the hatch. It was a really rough game for her. She evaded me pretty well, but we know she set that crow off over there, so we had a good direction at what side of the board that she was on. Happy to give it to her, and I'm sure she wasn't expecting it. If it lets me drop her. Anyways, guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this on over at YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do educational, informative, DVD killer, and survivor content 5 days a week if you enjoyed it. If you guys think you can help teach the new people to the channel, you think you know everything about DVD, by all means don't hesitate to pop in and help me teach them. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video.